Om Shri Sai Ram. I offer my most loving salutations at the lotus feet of my Guru and God, Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Loving Sai Ram to all the Sai family members of Vancouver. My name is Shrivali Tirupati. I am an SSC student from Group 3. A warm welcome to this 95th birthday virtual celebrations of our beloved Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba. Though the pandemic has locked the doors of our Sai Center, our love for Swami and the spirit for his service will continue to be ever effulgent. With such spirit and devotion, our Sai team has put together their dedicated efforts to offer this special program virtually. Swami says, "Sing aloud the glory of God and charge the atmosphere with divine adoration." Swami has always emphasized on Namasmaran in countless occasions during his divine discourses. Let us begin this divine celebration with a blissful bhajan medley and invoke the indwelling Sai within.
जय श्री गणेश विघ्ननाश गजानना जय श्री गणेश विघ्ननाश गजानना विद्या बुद्धि सर्वसिद्धि सुरंजना विद्या बुद्धि सर्वसिद्धि सुरंजना जय श्री गणेश विघ्ननाश गजानना जय श्री गणेश विघ्ननाश गजानना जय हिरंबा श्री जगदंबा नंदना जय हिरंबा श्री जगदंबा नंदना एकदंता दयावंत शुभानना एकदंता दयावंत शुभानना मंगलदायक श्री विनायक वंदना मंगलदायक श्री विनायक वंदना जय मंगलदायक श्री विनायक वंदना जय मंगलदायक श्री विनायक वंदना जय कैलाशपते शिव शंकर जय कैलाशपते शिव शंकर सांब सदा शिव शंभो सांब सदा शिव शंभो ईश्वर साई शिव शंभो ईश्वर साई शिव शंभो शैलेश्वर करुणामय शंकर शैलेश्वर करुणामय शंकर लिंगोद्भव कर शिव शंभो लिंगोद्भव कर शिव शंभो त्रिशूल जटाधर गंगाधारी त्रिशूल जटाधर गंगाधारी हलाहलधर शंभो हलाहलधर शंभो सांब सदा शिव शंभो सांब सदा शिव शंभो ईश्वर साई शिव शंभो ईश्वर साई शिव शंभो ईश्वर साई शिव शंभो साई शिव शंभो प्रेम स्वरूपिणी जननी मां प्रेम स्वरूपिणी जननी मां चरण नमोस्तुते साई मां चरण नमोस्तुते साई मां प्रेम स्वरूपिणी जननी मां प्रेम स्वरूपिणी जननी मां जगदम्बे कृपा करी साई मां जगदम्बे कृपा करी साई मां करुणामयी जननी साई मां करुणामयी जननी साई मां त्रिभुवन पालिनी साई मां त्रिभुवन पालिनी साई मां चरण नमोस्तुते साई मां चरण नमोस्तुते साई मां चरण नमोस्तुते साई मां चरण नमोस्तुते साई मां जय जय रघुनंदना जय जानकी जीवना जय जय रघुनंदना जय जानकी जीवना शरणागत पालना जय जगदोधारणा शरणागत पालना जय जगदोधारणा जय जय रघुनंदना जय जानकी जीवना जय जय रघुनंदना जय जानकी जीवना राजीव दललोचना जय जगदानंदना राजीव दललोचना जय जगदानंदना राजाधिराज रामचंद्र साई जगवंदना राजाधिराज रामचंद्र साई जगवंदना राजाधिराज रामचंद्र साई जगवंदना राजाधिराज रामचंद्र साई जगवंदना हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण साई नारायण हरि नारायण साई नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण हरि नारायण जय हरि नारायण नारायण जय हरि नारायण नारायण जय साई नारायण नारायण जय साई नारायण नारायण श्री वेंकटेश साईश्वरा वेंकटेश साईश्वरा तिरुमलै वासा साईश्वरा तिरुमलै वासा साईश्वरा साईश्वरा सत्य साईश्वरा साईश्वरा सत्य साईश्वरा बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा अखिलांडनाथा आनंद रूपा अखिलांडनाथा आनंद रूपा वेंकटेशा साई वेंकटेशा 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 बालाजी गोविंद साईश्वरा 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 जय पांडुरंग प्रभो विठ्ठला जय पांडुरंग प्रभो विठ्ठला जगदोदारा हरि विठ्ठला जगदोदारा हरि विठ्ठला पांडुरंग विठ्ठला पंढरीनाथ विठ्ठला पांडुरंग विठ्ठला पंढरीनाथ विठ्ठला श्रीरमणी हृदयांतरंगा श्रीरमणी हृदयांतरंगा मंगलकर करुणांतरंगा मंगलकर करुणांतरंगा आश्रित दीन जनावनरंगा आश्रित दीन जनावनरंगा जगदोदारा हरि विठ्ठला जगदोदारा हरि विठ्ठला पांडुरंग विठ्ठला पंढरीनाथ 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 विठ्ठला गंग जटाधर गौरी शंकर गिरिजामन रमणा गंग जटाधर गौरी शंकर गिरिजामन रमणा जय मृत्युंजय महादेव महेश्वर मंगल शुभ चरणा मृत्युंजय महादेव महेश्वर मंगल शुभ चरणा नंदी वाहना नागभूषणा नंदी वाहना नागभूषणा निरुपम गुण सदना निरुपम गुण सदना नटन मनोहर नीलकंठ साई नटन मनोहर नीलकंठ साई रजदल नयना रजदल नयना रजदल नयना रजदल नयना गोपित स्मित सुंदर मुखार विंदा नाचो नंदलाला नंदलाला स्मित सुंदर मुखार विंदा नाचो नंदलाला नंदलाला 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 मीरा के प्रभु लाला 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 नंदलाला नाचो नंदलाला नंदलाला नाचो नंदलाला अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर अल्लाहु अकबर येशु पिता प्रभु अल्लाहु अकबर शिरडी साई पति साई तुम येशु पिता प्रभु अल्लाहु अकबर शिरडी साई पति साई तुम हो गुरु नानक भी तुम हो गुरु नानक भी तुम हो सौराष्ट्र महावीर तुम हो सौराष्ट्र महावीर तुम हो येशु पिता प्रभु तुम हो येशु पिता गंगाधरा हर गंगाधरा हर कैलासनाथ प्रभु शंकरा गंगाधरा हर गंगाधरा हर कैलासनाथ प्रभु शंकरा भवनाशा भवबन्ध विमोचन भवनाशा भवबन्ध विमोचन सत्य साई शिव शंकरा सत्य साई शिव शंकरा सत्य साई शिव शंकरा सत्य साई शिव शंकरा गंगाधरा हर गंगाधरा हर सत्य साई शिव शंकरा सत्य साई शिव शंकरा सत्य साई शिव शंकरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रणधीरा रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रणधीरा रामचंद्र रघुनाथा रामचंद्र जगन्नाथा रामचंद्र रघुनाथा रामचंद्र जगन्नाथा रामचंद्र मम बन्धो रामचंद्र दय सिंधो 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 रघुवीरा रणधीरा रघुवीरा रणधीरा रघुनाथा जगन्नाथा रघुनाथा जगन्नाथा रघुरामा परधामा रघुरामा परधामा मम बन्धो जय सिंधो मम बन्धो जय सिंधो रघुवीरा रणधीरा रघुवीरा रणधीरा रघुनाथा जगन्नाथा रघुनाथा जगन्नाथा मम बन्धो जय सिंधो मम बन्धो जय सिंधो मम बन्धो जय सिंधो मम बन्धो जय सिंधो रघुवीरा रणधीरा रघुवीरा रणधीरा रघुनाथा जगन्नाथा रघुनाथा जगन्नाथा रघुरामा परधामा रघुरामा परधामा मम बन्धो जय सिंधो मम बन्धो जय सिंधो रघुवीरा रणधीरा रघुवीरा रणधीरा रघुनाथा जगन्नाथा रघुनाथा जगन्नाथा मम बन्धो जय सिंधो मम बन्धो जय सिंधो मम बन्धो जय सिंधो मम बन्धो जय सिंधो रामचंद्र रघुवीरा रामचंद्र रणधीरा
Happiness is singing the glory of God. I am completely soaked in bliss of those beautiful bhajans, and I hope you all are too. Now we have our most awaited SSC program. Dear Swami, today, on behalf of all the SSC students, I would like to express my gratitude for all our wonderful and dedicated SSC gurus who've been playing an important role in connecting us to your teachings. Swami, we are very grateful to you for all your love and guidance. With hearts filled with love, today we humbly offer this SSC presentation with the theme of Happiness is Union with God.
loves me and Sathya. These are the things that make me happy. Family, eating dinner, gardening, the park, baking, bike, and school, and rainbows.
There's the whales in the ocean and fish, and there's the sun, and feel happy by not throwing garbage in the water.
Saram, I am Akshaya. This is my drawing. Happiness shows me and my sister playing together because God is inside everyone. Thank you.
So very happy, I got the love of Baba in my heart.
Hey, what's up, bro?
I'm bored, I'm sad, I am boo.
Why? Come on, cheer up. Did you know if you're sad, God will be sad too?
What? No! If God said He's going to cry and that'll make it rain.
Yeah, and then we can't go outside. We better become happy quick. Why don't we play together?
Yeah, let's play balloon.
Here, catch.
You know what's better than being happy by yourself? It's making others happy too. Then more people will smile, right? Big smile right up to your eyes. And the best way to do that is to be kind. I'm off to spread some kindness. I love playing games and building new things with my sister. Here's the Lego we built together.
What gives me joy is painting rainbows and clouds with essential workers, and then I feel very happy. But my favorite part is putting them on the windows so that everyone can enjoy it and feel good.
I love going out to play. Blue sky, green grass, and lots of other people to play with. Dad says exercise makes your mind and body happy. I love music. I like to play piano. I make people happy because I play I like helping my mom and dad. That makes me very happy. I'm their girl. What makes me happy is playing games with my cousins. Even in a pandemic. Online Minecraft, here we come. And I love talking. Telling my sister she's smart. Telling my mom that I love her yummy cooking. Telling my friends that they're cool. You can make people feel absolutely fantastic with nice words. Then their hearts will fly away like these balloons.
Be happy, make others happy, then God will be happy. And cheese.
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా
Happy, 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 be happy. Happy, happy, make others happy. All will be happy, God will be happy.
साईश्वराय विद्महे सत्यदेवाय
Happiness to me means having nice things like video games or nice clothes. Inner happiness to me means feeling good inside that doesn't cost any material, like a nice hug from your parents or volunteering for the poor.
Siren. Happiness. My parents make me happy. Nature makes me happy too. It makes me happy to look at how nature works. Having fun makes me happy too. I think inner happiness is getting happiness after a long time. It also means happiness that lasts a long time. Like when I eat a chocolate, after I eat the chocolate, my happiness ends. But when I meet my family after a long time, the happiness lasts. That is inner happiness. Siren.
Sorry everybody. Happiness to me is when I get an A on my test. This makes me happy because I know I'll make my mom happy. Inner happiness is when I remember Baba saying, "Why fear when I'm here?" Because it reminds me that Baba will keep me safe and protect me from all the negativity in the world. Siren.
Happiness to me is playing with my friends and my little brother. Happiness to me is getting presents and drawing. Inner happiness to me is when I say hi to someone and they say hi back to me. And inner happiness to me is when I make something and it looks really good.
Inner happiness is the feeling you get when you do something kind for someone. Inner happiness is the same as inner peace. Happiness is a way of expressing yourself when you feel good. Another way of expressing happiness is body language.
Everyone, here is what I wrote about happiness. To me, happiness is a feeling where I experience joy or fun when doing something. I feel happiness when I play video games, watching TV, or play with my friends. For me, inner happiness is when I achieve a dream, getting 100% on a test, or helping someone in need in the way I can. This is what happiness means to me.
Inner happiness is happiness inside of you, like love, peace, non-violence, truth, and conduct. All those things are inside of you. That's what inner happiness means. This is how. Because all those values bring happiness, like love makes others happy. Like love makes others happy because you can show that you care. You can show love by helping others, like hugging or more. The things that gives me happiness is when someone is kind, respectful, or helpful, like if someone opens the door for you or shares something with you, or more.
Saram everyone. I think that happiness is when you get good grades and new toys. I also think that happiness is when you get to meet up with your friends and family, especially during this time because we barely get to see them. I think that inner happiness is when you try to feel happy even when something sad is happening. You try not to let it affect your mood and actions.
Happiness means to be confident, cheerful, and joyful, and being happy with what you have, who you are, and what you do. Never be rude to yourself and others.
If you feel like that's what you want to do.
What happiness means to me. Happiness is when your life fulfills your needs. Happiness is when a feeling of contentment that life is just as it should be. Happiness comes when you feel satisfied and fulfilled. Siren.
Salam everyone, my name is Ashi and today I'll be talking about what inner happiness and happiness means to me. Happiness is the warmth of a hug from my parents after a long day at school. It is the positive vibe you get when you listen to music. Happiness is my passion for plants and animals. Inner happiness to me is being true to yourself. It is having faith and trust in God and always following the 5 human values. It is having the reassurance that what you are doing is the right thing to do even when no one is watching. Thank you so much.
Inner happiness to me is being joyous without getting influenced by anything external or the environment. As an example, when I sing, it brings me joy. It does not matter whether I sing the best or if it is wet and gloomy outside. I'm trying to develop the same sense of enjoyment in every task I do. As Baba says, You are seeking joy and peace in far-off places, but the spring of joy is in your heart. The heaven of peace is in your soul.
Sairam, today I'm going to talk to you about happiness and inner happiness. To me, happiness is when you're enjoying something at that specific moment. For example, when I'm on Netflix and I find a new movie, I'm happy, and while watching it I'm still happy, but once it's over, I get very disappointed that it's over and I'm not feeling that joy anymore. Inner happiness is when you're happy because you're making somebody else feel happy. For example, when I get new clothes, I let my sister try it first, and that makes her happy, so it makes me feel a little bit of joy too. And also, inner happiness stays even after you're done that activity that made you feel the inner happiness, and it makes you have a warm feeling inside. Now let's all try to find inner happiness in our daily lives.
Bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, tell you now, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. Love is too high, bring me down, can't nothing bring me down. I said, cause I'm clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Clap along if you feel like happiness is the truth. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you know what happiness is to you. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like happiness.
Small minds select narrow roads. Expand your mental vision and take to the broad road of helpfulness, compassion, and service. Sairam, I'm Harshal, and my quote relates to true happiness is union with God, because once you attain true happiness, you're becoming a better person. For example, in my quote, when you're narrow-minded, you believe only in what you say and not in others, which makes you a non-positive person. Whereas, if you're an open-minded person, you listen to yourself and others, which makes you more positive.
The service of man is the only means by which you can serve God. Sairam, my name is Prema, and this is why the quote I chose relates to the topic that happiness is union with God. By serving man, you are serving God because God is in everyone. The best kind of happiness comes from serving and helping other people. And being happy and helping other people is what connects you to God, makes you one with God, and lets you realize that you are God.
The day with love, spend the day with love, fill the day with love, and end the day with love. This is the way to God. Sairam, my name is Sathya, and how the quote that I have used relates to the theme, true happiness is union with God, is because as Swami said, when you start, spend, fill, and end your day with love, this is what will take you closer to God. And as we all know, when you spread love, you only are the one that will feel happy. So when you spread love, you will feel happy, which will get you closer to God.
If we surrender our mind to God completely, He will take care of us in every way. Sairam, my name is Sharvi Necker, and the quote I have selected relates to the theme, true happiness is union with God. Because once you surrender everything good or bad to God, He knows that you trust Him with your struggles and the things you are happy and grateful for. Once you surrender every thought, word, and deed to God, you know that He will take care of everything for you.
One person but three. The one you think you are, the one others think you are, the one you really are. This quote from Swami explains that you are different in everyone's eyes. In your eyes you might picture one thing, possibly because of your friends or family. Many people think of themselves in a more negative fashion because they don't realize who they are on the inside. Most of the time, people think the best source to finding their personalities is by asking their friends. Friends won't give you the answers you want. They want you to be what they choose for you to be. The best way to find your true personality is by questioning and asking yourself what kind of person you are. You can attain true happiness if you know who you really are. People will always doubt themselves if they think of themselves one way. No one will find out who they think they are right this instant. It will take time. Once you find out who you really are, You will feel happy and be joined with God.
There will be many defeats in life, but never let yourself be defeated. Sairam. My name is Pavni Sharma, and the quote I have selected relates to the theme, true happiness is with union with God, because, well, there's going to be many obstacles in life, and you can't pass them all, you can't jump over them all. You can't trust everybody in your life. They'll always do something to break your trust, but God will be there forever.
Sarah, my name is Ari. I chose this quote because God can take any form, as a human being or an animal. And no matter what, you should never judge a book by its cover, and to always be kind to others.
Love can only grow in a well-plowed heart, free from brambles. So the heart has to be prepared by means of namasmarana. Salam, my name is Mira Fender, and the quote that I have chosen relates to the theme of true happiness is union with God, because by reciting God's name, we can slowly remove our faults and cultivate love towards all other beings. This is the path to happiness and union with God. For example, here are some small ways we can remove brambles in our hearts. We can interrupt our negative thoughts and focus on the positive. We can think before we act so that we control our actions, and we can put a ceiling on our desires. So instead of focusing on external objects, we can focus on our sadhana to control our inner and outer senses. This is the way we can experience love and happiness and union with God.
The quote that I chose is the quest for God is the quest for true happiness. This relates to true happiness is union with God, because if you take a journey that relates to God, you will find true happiness.
Be simple and sincere. Sairam, my name is Sumana. This quote relates to the idea, happiness is union with God, because with simplicity and sincerity, you will be happy with the simple and small things in life. By being simple and sincere, you can have a stronger connection with God, since you don't have many desires or distractions. By practicing these qualities, you will understand true happiness. Sairam.
Being awareness, bliss always. My name is Pritika Panjakadi and I am in group 3. The first letters of these words spell out Baba. This explains that happiness does not have a reason, and if you find a reason, then it is not permanent happiness. Being aware results in bliss, happiness. That is true happiness, and it represents Baba. So, happiness is union with God.
Salam everyone, my name is Arya Aparaju, and today I will be talking about a Swami quote that follows the topic of true happiness and union with God. There is only one caste, the caste of humanity. There is only one religion, the religion of love, and there is only one language, the language of the heart. From this we can infer that when he says there's only one caste, the caste of humanity, he's talking about how God loves everyone. Like, God can love you if you're white, if you're black, or if you're any color in between. There's only one religion, the religion of love, so he's saying that God will love you no matter what religion you believe in. Like, if you live in Christianity, Islam, if you believe in anything, he'll still love you because you're believing in him. There's only one language, the language of the heart.
In all situations and in all times, your faith in God should never leave you. Sairam, my name is Shrivali. This quote relates to true happiness is union with God, because if you have faith in God and believe in His decisions, you will have no fear of the future and no regret of the past. You will have complete confidence that everything that is happening is the will of God, which will always keep you happy. Sairam.
God is the player and you are the instrument. Sairam, my name is Sri Vidya, and the quote I've chosen relates to the theme of happiness is union with God, because when you surrender your desires and unite with God, you will attain true happiness for you and everyone around you.
Start the day with love, spend the day with love, fill the day with love, end the day with love. This is the way to God. Sairam, my name is Jayla, and I chose this quote because love is what brings happiness, and filling your days with love is what brings us to God. That means true happiness is union with God.
Sairam everyone. Today I'll be speaking to you about how happiness is union with God, using the example of a quote by Swami. We are born with a helpless lamenting cry. We should die with a smile of joy. That is the purpose of the years in between. By Sri Sathya Sai Baba. In a nutshell, this quote explains how we should spend our life being kind, happy, content, and doing good for others. We have been taught that after death, based on our actions, our karma, we will either be sent to live in heaven with God or be reincarnated again. I think based on these facts that the quote is trying to tell us that if we are happy and do good things with our life, this will lead to being one with Swami. I think this quote is an excellent example about how happiness is union with God. Thank you for listening, and Sai Ram!
About a boy named Adi who just got home from school and tells his mother about something he really wants. Let's see how this conversation goes.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Adi. You're back? How was school today?
It was good, like, we did the same things though, and guess what I found out today?
You seem excited. What happened?
Well, our English teacher was actually explaining us a video about Midsummer's Night Dream, and an ad showed up before the video. It's about the new iPhone 11. Can I please have it, Mom? Can I?
Well, it's a good thing that you're learning a play written by Shakespeare. He's one of the best writers of all time, in my opinion.
And the phone?
Yes, I heard you. Personally, I don't think you need a new phone. You just got a new one in February, and that works perfectly fine.
But I need this phone, Mom. Can I please have it? It'll make me the happiest person on this planet.
Oh really? Happiest person? Yeah, right.
Yes, Mom, I'm serious. I need it. I just want it. Can I please have this iPhone, Mom? Please.
No, Adi. You don't need a new phone. Happiest person? You think this is going to make you happy? Well, I don't think so. And you just got a new phone.
But do you know what else comes with this phone? If we buy this phone, we can also get the new AirPod Pros. Please, Mom, can I please have this phone?
No, Okay, listen, here's what we're gonna do. You think this makes you the happiest person alive? Let's look at this whole happy person thing. Okay, if you can decide on one thing that'll make you happy forever, I will get it for you, no matter what cost. But it must make you happy forever.
Okay, deal, but what if it's the iPhone?
Well, if you can guarantee it to me in any way, I will get it for you. But remember, happiness forever, and only one thing. That's it.
Okay.
Adi meets his friends via Zoom to see if they can help him find the one thing that will make him happy, and that too, forever.
Hey guys, so I called this Zoom meeting because we can't meet up thanks to COVID, but I need all of your guys' help. I really want the new iPhone and Mom is just not agreeing. She thinks phones don't give you happiness, so I'm trying to prove to her that phones do. But then she suggests this, that I find one thing that'll make me happy forever. Just one thing, and I need you guys' help with this.
Well, yeah, I agree. Phones do make people happy, but let's consider all the options. We need to prove this to your mom.
I have an idea. How about money? Make her write you a check. It's an object and happiness forever.
Nah, I don't think that'll work. Money is limited to an amount, and who's gonna pay for the monthly bill?
I think you should invest that money into a Tesla share. I hear they're doing so well right now, and that's non-stop income, making that dough.
You're hilarious. Look at Steve Jobs. He had all the money in the world, but wasn't happy. Next idea?
What about the PS5? That would be sick.
No, man, that'll get old in 1 to 2 years. Then you won't be able to buy the new one.
Okay, I got it. What about a new wardrobe?
No way, man. We grow out of clothes. Bad idea.
Okay, we need to prove to your mom that a phone will make you happy.
I know. We have that guy in our SSC class who recently moved here. He's literally always happy. His name is Sai Krishna. We can ask him, I guess.
No, I don't understand how that will work. He's already happy. We need to show my mom that this object, a phone, can make someone happier.
Oh well, he doesn't have a phone right now, so maybe we can give him one and show your mom that he got happier because of it.
Yeah, that would work. Hey, you still have your old iPhone 5, right? Let him borrow it, and we will show your mom he's obviously happier because of it.
Yeah, this could work, to be honest.
I guess so. This is the best option we have. Let's do it. Hey, Jeevan, can you please send me his email? I'll get in touch with him and ask him to jump on a Zoom call with them to explain the deal.
Sure.
Adi now gets on a Zoom call with his new friend Sai Krishna to see if he can help with proving it to Adi's mom that phones do make people happier.
Hey dude, thanks for jumping on a call with me.
No worries, man. Jeevan and I are good friends, and he's mentioned you a few times before too. Happy to help.
Cool, thanks. So, I'm trying to prove something to my mom, and we need a bit of proof, So I was wondering if you can help me out here. I'll be sending you my phone for you to keep and use for a while. Honestly, just use it on a regular basis, and we'll catch up on later, and you can tell me how it's going.
But what are you trying to prove to your mom?
Oh, I'll tell you at the end if that's cool, If I tell you now, it might affect things, and I don't want to be able to prove her wrong, as she wants a proper guarantee.
Yeah, I guess that's not a problem. I can do that. Thanks, man. I'll return it whenever you want it back.
No, thank you for the help. It's really considerate of you.
Adi drops off the phone, and Sai Krishna starts to use it on a daily basis. Eventually, he takes it with him everywhere. School, work, even the bathroom. Basically, he keeps it with him everywhere in the house. Eventually, he starts to use it at all times of the day, from the moment he wakes up to the minute he gets into bed to sleep. We saw an unhealthy attachment grow drastically.
Hi, Krishna. What are you doing on your phone? You're supposed to be doing your homework.
Well, maybe I won't man.
Hi, Krishna. Aren't you supposed to be doing your homework? What are you doing on your phone?
Leave me alone.
Sunshine, get up! It's 8 o'clock. You're late for school.
It's 8?
One day, Sai Krishna gets in touch with an old friend to catch up on FaceTime.
Hey, Silish. How's it going? Long time, man.
Yeah, man, that's why I thought I should FaceTime you now that you have a phone.
Just for a bit. I'm borrowing it from a friend.
That's cool. Which one do you have?
I have the iPhone 5 right now.
Aren't phones awesome? You can literally do anything you want right at your fingertips.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. But I feel like the best part is like the games and then, playing Among Us.
Oh yeah. Yo, Sai Krishna, you should get the newer phone then. It's so much faster. The camera's better and there's more options for games. I have it right now. You won't regret it.
That does sound pretty cool. Okay, I'll check it out. But I'll call you back later, okay?
Okay, see ya.
Sai Krishna continues to play the game on his phone when he realizes that it is pretty slow and is starting to freeze. Let's see how he reacts to his phone.
I lost again? It's because it froze. Maybe it's the English is right. I should get a new phone. I have to give this back to Adi anyways. Let me see if there's any appointments available at Apple. Oh, there's one tomorrow.
Hello, welcome to Apple. How can I help you today?
Hey, I have an iPhone 5 right now. But I heard the new one came out recently with a better camera and stuff.
Yes, this is correct. It is our best seller right now for its speed, camera quality, and new glass outlook.
That's cool. How much is it?
Well, to buy it upright, it's $1,500. Then you can register with any service providers of your own on your own, and then you would just have to pay the monthly bill after that.
Oh, wow. I don't have that money right now. Guess it's time to start saving up.
We look forward to seeing you again soon then. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Okay.
Time flies as Sai Krishna works hard to earn money to buy the new phone. This new goal to purchase a phone starts to take over his entire life. A young happy boy who used to be happy all on his own was now encompassed by making enough money to buy this new phone. His priority shifted entirely to his phone, so you only saw him at work and school. He stopped seeing friends, spending time with family, and going to the Sai Center. All of these things that were once important parts of his life. Now we see a Sai Krishna that is stressed, sad, attached to his phone, and one who has disappeared for the most part. Enough money to buy the new iPhone, but the morning he goes out to buy it, he sees that another new iPhone has just come out, one that is even more expensive. Discouraged, defeated, and confused, the next morning Sai Krishna goes to his SSE class online, and we see here that they've just finished with their meditation.
Hi, everyone! Well, now that we are done with our Jyoti meditation, let's have a check-in first. How's it going? How was your week?
Good.
There's nothing exciting or new? Anything at all? Sai Krishna, let's start with you.
Well, I don't know about exciting and new, but I kind of wanted to save up for a new phone, and I've been saving up forever, but then I just found out that there's a newer version that came out, and it's even more expensive. I worked so hard for this money and nothing. It doesn't make sense right now to get the old one, even if there's a newer version they just released.
I think I see what the problem here is. Can I ask you a question, Sai Krishna? How are you feeling?
I don't know, tired, discouraged, and straight up annoyed at this point.
That's no fun. You were always smiling before. You know what? This is actually kind of perfect. Thank you for sharing this because it relates directly to the topic that we talked about last week, sealing on desires, and the topic for today.
Yes, it does. Last week, we learned how we should put a ceiling on our desires, a limit on what we want. But Sai Krishna here shows us that if we constantly keep running after items like phones, we will not be happy, and instead the cycle will continue. We always keep searching for happiness in these items when instead they don't make us happy at all.
So wait, are you saying we can't be happy forever from any object?
Yes, exactly. We can see with Sai Krishna that he worked so hard to earn this money for the new phone, but he doesn't get happy because a newer version came out. And if you think about it, can anyone tell us if phone companies like Apple will ever stop making new phones?
No.
Exactly. So this actually leads into our next topic of finding this contentment or happiness that we look for in these objects within ourselves, the true real happiness, spiritual happiness.
Spiritual happiness is living in the present and being grateful for what we already have, and there's nothing in the world that will give you the same happiness. It is connecting to the inner divinity and having faith that everything that happens and everything we are given is a gift from God. It either makes you happy or we grow from it, and it helps us move towards the final destination. Anyone remembers what the final destination is?
Moksha or union with God?
Yes,
Yes, exactly.
For the last 2 weeks, our group for class has been talking about happiness and its connection to God. We have learned that happiness cannot be dependent solely on external worldly objects, like money, games, clothes, or technology. It has to be an internal journey of connecting to the divinity within and having faith that Swami is the doer. It includes believing that whatever happens is for our own good. We can now see that happiness lies in union with God. As we continue our quest to develop a strong faith, we ask you today, are you happy? Thank you and Sairam.
Om Shri Saram, my humble pronounce at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagawan. My name is Sai Krishna, and I'll be speaking to you all about happiness. I wanted to start off with a question. Deep down, what makes you truly happy? When you ask most people this question, they would probably talk about an event that took place in their life, or something that was given to them, or something they bought for themselves. But is that true happiness? If you think of the event that took place in your life, you felt joy for a few moments, but then it went away. I'm going to share an example that has allowed me to learn about this short-term happiness. I'm sure many other people would agree with me here. See, if you buy a new video game, at that very moment you are the happiest person on the planet. But once you start playing the game, you find out there are some features that you could buy to make the game even better. So from that moment onward, every time you're playing this game, you're thinking, if only I could buy this feature, it'd make my game so much better. But this will continue on and on with new features so often until a whole new game is released, and now you want that one. I have realized that no new video games will make me truly happy. To relate this example to other things in our life, can you think of something that you eventually started getting bored of? Maybe a phone, a car, a job, maybe other electronics or clothes. Instead, it is also the fact that these objects make us worry when we lose them or if we break them. So, will this make us truly happy? No. This happiness is generally short-lived and can result in continuous buying or unhappiness. So then what is true happiness? It is realizing and feeling God's pure, unconditional love. When you search inside yourself and find that love, you know that He is inside and He will always be with you. I personally always try to keep connecting within to find that true happiness, and so that is what happiness really is, union with God. Once you find that connection, you'll always be happy because you will know that God is always with you and everything that happens is His will. I have a small activity for you. No matter where you are, turn around and smile to the person next to you. If no one else is there, smile to Swami. As you smile, the immediate reaction will be for the person to smile back. Or if you are alone, you'll immediately just feel happier as Swami dazzles his smile back to you. Swami has always said, be happy, Be happy. Make others happy, and God will be happy. It is going to be my goal to continue smiling, especially on hard days, and I encourage you to do the same. So I leave you with these questions to think about. Do these objects give you real happiness? And how can you work on connecting to God within to experience true happiness? Om Shri Sai Ram.
That was a wonderful program with Swami's message loud and clear, a result of the dedicated efforts of our SSC gurus and students together. Now we will take you back in time to the beautiful celebrations of Baba's birthday at our Vancouver Sai Center. Let us relive those wonderful memories with the enchanting presentation by our most talented Sai young adults.
Dearest beloved Swami, you are our supreme anchor in this illusionary world full of turmoil. As we scramble through our daily lives, our eyes only search for you. O dearest Mother Sai, lead us back to you. तुझे सब है पता है नमा, तुझे सब है पता साईं माँ। तुझे सब है पता है नमा, तुझे सब है पता साईं माँ। जब भी कहीं दुनिया मुझे जोर जोर से झूला झूलाते हैं माँ, मेरी नजर ढूंढे तुझे, सोचो यही तू आके गावेगी माँ। इसी दिल एक झलक को तेरी साईं साईं पुकारता हूँ नमा, जब कभी मैं खो जाऊँ तो ही मंजिल दिखाती है नमा, तुझे सब है पता है नमा, तुझे सब है पता साईं माँ। मैं कभी बतलाता नहीं, पर तेरे से डरता हूँ मैं माँ, यूं तो मैं दिखलाता नहीं, तेरी पूजा करता हूँ मैं माँ, तुझे सब है पता है नमा, तुझे सब है पता साईं माँ। Make our hearts your permanent residence. Make us your instruments of love, for we have dedicated our lives to you. O Lord of our hearts, we can only live this life with you as our guide.
हंसी का मैंने जीना जीना कैसे जीना हंसी का मैंने जीना मेरे हमदम नासी का कभी जीना जीना कैसे जीना नासी का जीना तेरे बिना हमदम जीना जीना कैसे जीना नासी का कभी तेरे बिना हमदम सच्ची सी है ये तारीफें दिल से जो मैंने करी सी है ये तारीफें दिल से जो मैंने करी है जो तू मिला तो सच है दुनिया मेरी हमदम आसमां मिला सभी को मेरी यादें आगे पूरे हमदम तेरे नाम पे मेरी जीना जीना कैसे जीना हंसी का मैंने जीना मेरे हमदम नासी का कभी जीना जीना कैसे जीना नासी का जीना तेरे बिना हमदम
Beloved Bhagawan, we live in these strange times where there is fear everywhere. Swami, you are our shining star, giving us hope when we have failed. We do not know a life without you. For Swami, you are our beacon of light. Please shower your divine grace upon us. सांस रुक
सी गई वक्त कम सा गया सारे ख्वाबों के मंजर पे तेरा जहां चल दिया नूरे खुदा साई बिन हमारे जिंदगी है क्या नूरे खुदा तू ही साथ हमारे रहना नूरे खुदा साई बिन हमारे जिंदगी है क्या नूरे खुदा तू ही साथ हमारे रहना नूरे खुदा आगे
reside within us. Make our minds into a garden that flourishes in your values. O Shiva Sathya Sai, our body is your temple, our heart is your shrine. Dance your cosmic dance within our hearts and make us forever yours.
Wow, that was extremely energetic. We are so fortunate to have all these dedicated Sai young adults. I always look up to them and draw inspiration from them. On this auspicious occasion, we all await to listen to the divine message of our beloved Swami.
ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా, ప్రేమ స్వరూపులారా, Start the day with the love. Finish the day with the love. End the day with the love. End the day with the love. Go the way to God. Prema Swarupulara.
In the form of a cloud, it is so pure and sweet. That's not there in an ocean.
అదే విధంగానే అనుగ్రహం అనేటువంటి సాగరం నుంచి
out of the grace of the sea,
మన యొక్క గ్రేస్ అనేటువంటి సూర్యబింబం అందులో ప్రవేశపెట్టినప్పుడు
when once the sun's reflection is there,
మాధుర్యము అనేటువంటి రూపంలో నిర్మలమైనటువంటి భావంతో మనసులో ప్రవేశిస్తుంది.
it enters into the mind with all the purity and sweetness.
కనుకనే మన ఏవ మనుష్యానాం కారణం బంధమోక్షయో.
It's the mind that is cause for liberation and attachment.
మన మనసు యొక్క ప్రభావమే మంచి చెడ్డలకు మూల కారణము.
It's only the mind that is cause for good and bad.
మన సుఖ దుఃఖములకు మన యొక్క చర్యలే మూల కారణము.
For the pleasure and the pain,
దీనికి ఎవరో కారణము, వీరు కారణం, వారి కారణమని చెప్పుకుంటున్నాం. ఇది చాలా పొరపాటు.
It's a mistake to blame anyone.
ప్రతి ఒక్కటి కూడా నీ చర్యలు యొక్క ప్రతిఫలమే.
Everything is the consequence of your action.
నీ రియాక్షనే, నీ రీసౌండే, నీ రిఫ్లెక్షనే.
Everything comes back to you as reaction, reflection and
కేవలం
resound.
నీ బలహీనత చేత ఈ యొక్క దోషములు మరొకరిపైన పూనుతున్నావు.
Out of your weakness you blame someone else.
ఎవరిని మనము ఏమాత్రం కూడా నిందించకూడదు.
We should not blame anybody.
కారణం ఏమిటి?
Why?
అన్ని నీవు చేసుకున్నవే.
It's only result of your action.
దీనికి నీవు అనుభవించవలసిందే.
You have to suffer.
అనుభవించడానికి చేతగానప్పుడు దైవాన్ని ప్రార్థించవలసిందే.
When you cannot suffer, pray to God.
ఒక్క దైవమే దీనిని నిర్మూలం గావించేటువంటి శక్తి కలిగిన వాడు కనుక ఇంక జగత్తులో ఎవరికి ఇది సాధ్యం కాదు.
Only God can give you relief, no one else in this world.
భూమిని ఆకాశంగా చేయగలడు, ఆకాశాన్ని భూమిగా చేయగలడు.
God can transmute the earth into sky and the sky into earth.
కనుక అట్టి సర్వశక్తిమయుడైనటువంటి భగవంతుని ఆశ్రయించు.
Surrender yourself to God who is all powerful.
అట్టి భగవంతుని ఆశ్రయించకుండా లౌకికమైన భౌతికమైనటువంటి వాంఛలు కలిగినటువంటి ఈ జగత్తును అనుసరించి ప్రయోజనం ఏమిటి?
Without surrendering to God who is all powerful, what is the fun of following the world which is fleeting and passing by, ephemeral?
కానీ ఈనాడు మనసును సరైనటువంటి మార్గంలో ఉంచుకోవటం లేదు.
We are not keeping our mind in the proper way.
ఎందువల్ల?
Why?
ఈ భౌతిక వాంఛలు అభివృద్ధి ఎక్కువైపోతున్నాయి.
Because worldly desires are increasing day by day.
అడుగకువే ఓ మనస, అడుగకువే ఓ మనస.
Oh mind, don't desire, don't ask.
అడుగు కొలది అది అడుగున బడునని, అడుగకున్న పని వడిగానగునని, అడుగకువే ఓ మనస.
If you ask more and more, it will be neglected. Without asking, it shall be granted and given.
అడుగని శబరిని ఆదరించడే.
Without asking, Shabari has been given.
అడుగకదనకై మడియు జటాయు కడకునేగి సద్గతి గలిగించడు.
The bird Jatayu was given rights, orbital rights.
శబరి అడిగిందా?
Shabari has not asked. No.
ప్రార్థన చేసింది.
They just prayed.
ఈ ప్రార్థనే అది ఒక విధమైన మ్యాగ్నెట్.
Prayer is the magnet.
ప్రపంచమంతా కూడా ఒక మ్యాగ్నెట్టే.
The whole world is a magnet.
అయస్కాంతం స్వరూపమే.
It's all magnet.
కనుక నీ ప్రార్థన అనేటువంటిది ఈ యొక్క మ్యాగ్నెట్ లాగేసేస్తుంది.
Prayer, the magnet will draw near everything.
కనుకనే
So
భగవంతుని ప్రార్థన చేసి
praying to God,
ఆ యొక్క అనుగ్రహం అనేటువంటి ఒక మ్యాగ్నెట్ ని సంపాదించి
we should get the magnet of grace.
సర్వ జగత్తునకు ఈ యొక్క విద్యుత్ శక్తిని అనుభవించజేయాలి.
And we should see that the electricity spreads all over.
అది ఏ మానవుని యొక్క విద్యుత్ శక్తి.
That is the electricity
అది
within man.
విద్యా శక్తి.
That is the
అదే ఆత్మశక్తి.
That is the power
అదే
of the
అనంత
spirit.
శక్తి.
That's infinite.
అదే అద్వైత శక్తి.
That's non-dual
అదే
spirit.
సచ్చిదానంద శక్తి.
That is the eternal blissful state.
ఇలాంటి శక్తి అంతా మనలో ఉంచుకొని మనం ఏమీ శక్తి లేనటువంటి వారిగా మనము పామరుల వలె మనము జీవిస్తున్నామంటే ఎంత అజ్ఞానం చెప్పండి.
With all the inner strength immanent within us, We are foolish thinking that we don't have anything.
అన్ని మన యందే ఉంటున్నాయి.
Everything is within.
మన యందు లేనటువంటివి జగత్తులో ఎక్కడా లేవు.
Nothing that's not present within us which is noticed outside.
ఆ సచ్చిత్ ఆనందము మూడు కూడాను మన యందే ఉంటున్నాయి.
That eternal truth, the bliss is within us.
కానీ తెలియకపోవటం చేతనే,
because we don't know that,
పరదేశంలో ప్రవేశిస్తున్నాము.
we go
పరకర్మల్లో ప్రవేశిస్తున్నాము.
we go to different places.
తద్వారా మనకు లభ్యమవుతుందని ఆశిస్తున్నాము.
We think that we would be able to acquire them.
కనుక మనకు ఇది అవసరం లేదు.
It's not necessary.
తనను తాను సెల్ఫ్ కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ డెవలప్ చేసుకోండి.
Develop self confidence.
తన యందు ఉన్నటువంటి ఆత్మశక్తిని విశ్వసించండి.
Have full faith in the spirit.
ఎవరిని మనం నిందించకూడదు.
Don't criticize anybody.
ఏ మతమును మనం నిందించకూడదు.
Don't criticize any religion.
ఏ సమాజమును మనం నిందించకూడదు.
Don't blame any society.
నీ తత్వాన్ని నీవు ఉంచుకో.
Follow your own path.
నిజముగా దైవత్వం పైన విశ్వాసం ఉన్నటువంటి వారికి ఏ విధమైనటువంటి బాధలు రావు.
If one has full faith in God, will never suffer.
వచ్చినా కూడాను పర్వతముల మాదిరి వచ్చి మంచు మాదిరి మాయమైపోతాయి.
They may come like a mountain, would pass off like a mist.
ఇలాంటి దివ్యమైనటువంటి భావాలు మానవుని యందు దివ్యంగా ఉండినప్పటికీ ఆ దివ్యత్వాన్ని గుర్తించుకోలేకపోతున్నారు.
Though there are divine thoughts and divine feelings, we don't recognize the divinity.
దినదినానికి ఒక్కొక్క వేషాలు మారుతున్నాయి మనలో.
We change every moment.
క్షణమునకు మనస్సు యొక్క ప్రభావాలు మారిపోతున్నాయి.
Moment to moment mentality changes.
వాంఛలకు అదుపే లేదు.
Desires have no check.
ఇంకా ఆనందం ఎట్లా నీకు ప్రాప్తిస్తుంది?
How do you expect to be happy?
నీ యందే ఉంటున్నది ఆనందము.
Happiness is within.
నీవే ఆనంద స్వరూపుడు.
You are the form of the bliss.
కానీ అయినప్పటికీ నీ ప్రయోజనం ఏమిటి?
Yet what is the use?
మన కాళ్ళ కింద భూమిలోనే సర్వ సంపదలు ఉంటున్నాయి.
The entire whole wealth is present under the feet of the earth.
తెలియకుండా పోవటం చేతనే వెల్త్ కోసం మనం అవస్థలు పడుతున్నాం.
Because you don't know that, you suffer.
భూమి అడుగు భాగంలో జలం ఉంటుండాది.
There's water underneath the earth.
కానీ అడుగు భాగంలో ఉండినటువంటి జలము నీకు రావాలంటే ఏం చేయాలి?
How to draw water?
ఆ జలమునకు నీకు మధ్యలో మట్టి అడ్డంగా ఉంటుండాది.
There is mud between you and the water underneath.
ఆ మట్టియే ఈ జగత్ వ్యాపారంలో, ఈ జగత్ వ్యవహారంలో అవన్నీ తీసివేయాలి.
This is the mud, the worldly fancies which have got to be removed.
ఆ మట్టిని తీసివేస్తే తప్పక అడుగు భాగంలో ఉన్నటువంటి జలం మనకు ప్రాప్తిస్తుంది.
When you remove the whole mud of the world, you will get the water beneath. Otherwise,
దాని లోపల బోర్వెల్ ఒకటి వేసిందంటే,
when once you install borewell there,
చక్కగా కొట్టి 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 జలమున్న స్థానానికి వెళ్ళి అడుగునున్నటువంటి జలమును పైకి తిప్పిస్తుంది.
it will go dive deep and draw water out of the bottom.
అది ఏ నామస్మరణ.
That is singing of the name of God.
పైన నామం అనేటువంటి బోర్వెల్ వేస్తే హృదయంలో ఉన్నటువంటి ఆనందము నీకు పైకి ఊపికిపోతుంది.
Therefore, if you install the borewell of God's name, you can draw water out of your heart.
కనుకనే నామమును నాలుక పైన నాట్యం ఆడించాలి.
Let the name of the Lord sing on
ఏ
your
పని
tongue.
చేస్తున్నప్పటికీ దీనికి దైవ భావంతో నీవు పని చేయాలి.
You may do anything, have divinity within.
Work will be transformed into worship.
Then work will be transformed into worship.
ఏ పని చేసినా ఇది దైవ పనిగా భావించుకోవాలి.
You may do anything, take it as a divine activity.
We look for happiness everywhere, whereas real happiness lies within us. Through Namasmaran, we can experience that inner happiness. That sounds so simple in Swami's words, but is it really that simple to experience it? I'm sure we're all working towards it. Each one of us has a unique bond with Swami. In Swami's words, it is a heart-to-heart connection. It is a bond of love, pure love. Can there be any better way to express our immense love for Swami than to echo with this song? We are ever thankful to Dr. Sailesh Srivatsab, who has composed this heart-melting song, which reflects the intense love of every Sai student and devotee.
तुमसे प्यार कितना, हमको तुमसे प्यार कितना, साई तुम ही जानते, साई तुम ही जानते। दिलों की धड़कन तुम हो साई, दिलों की धड़कन तुम हो साई। तुम हमारे प्राण हो, तुम हमारे प्राण हो, हमको तुमसे प्यार है, हमको तुमसे प्यार है। We love you, dear Sai, we love you. We love you, dear Sai, we love you. Oh, 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 oh. సన్నిధి మాకు పెన్నిధి నీ సన్నిధే మాకు పెన్నిధి నీదు చూపే ప్రాణ సమానం నీదు చూపే ప్రాణ సమానం నీకు మాకు కే బంధము అదియే ओम जय जगदीश हरे स्वामी सत्य साई हरे भक्त जना संरक्षक भक्त जना संरक्षक प्रतिमहेश्वर ओम जय जगदीश हरे शशिवदना श्रीकरा सर्वा प्राणपते स्वामी सर्वा प्राणपते आश्रित कल्पलतिका आश्रित कल्पलतिका आपदान्धवा ओम जय जगदीश हरे मात पिता गुरुदैवं मरि अंतयु नीवे स्वामी मरि अंतयु नीवे नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नाद ब्रह्म जगन्नाथ नागेन्द्राशयन ओम जय जगदीश हरे ओंकार रूप ओजस्वी साई महादेवा सत्य साई महादेवा मंगल आरती अंधको मंगल आरती अंधको मंदर गिरिधारी ओम जय जगदीश हरे नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण 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 ओम नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम सत्य नारायण नारायण ओम जय सद्गुरुदेवा शांति शांति शांति
Sairam, let me take the privilege to introduce one of the most important members of our Sai Center, under whose excellent leadership we have been enjoying so many wonderful programs virtually, despite the pandemic situation from the past few months. He is none other than our Sai Center President, Uncle Samiran Lakshman. May I please request Uncle Samiran to conclude this blissful evening with a vote of thanks.
My humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of our dear Bhagawan Baba. Om Shri Sai Ram. Thank you for joining us here today in this special celebration of Baba's birthday in this most unusual way via Zoom, not in person. But thank you so much to the production team and the coordinators and everyone involved in the material that we were able to view today. So wonderful to see the images of how we used to celebrate together, as well as the SSC program. I have been blessed with some personal experiences that have played a role in my forwarding of my spiritual journey into my transformation. I'm going to just speak briefly today about it before leaving you with prophetic words from Baba from his birthday discourse from 1968. Before I begin, I want to say I in no way think that you hearing me speak is in any way helpful as it was to hear from people like Uncle Jega, who have so transformed not only themselves but this world. But let me tell you a little bit about my journey. First of all, I am a third generation Sai follower. I think I can only fairly call myself a follower and not a true devotee, because as Baba says, to be a true devotee requires complete, unshakable faith at all times in all thoughts, words, and deeds. I'm trying. My grandparents in 1948 became Baba's true devotees. Thereafter, they raised their children, my mother and her brothers and sisters, in the Sai family, providing my mom and her brothers and sisters with amazing personal experiences as they made the enormous trek from Bangalore to Puttaparthi when they were children, sleeping under the stars, taking all of their food, water, cooking, utensils in order to spend every vacation with Baba there. I too have been blessed with some personal experiences that have served me so extraordinarily well. Both as a child and as a young man, I was blessed to have interviews with Baba, with my family, blessed to be scolded by Baba, and blessed to have Baba give his blessings to the sari that Tammy would eventually wear in our wedding. I've also been blessed to have Baba visit me in my dreams here in Vancouver, and help guide me here while so far away from India. Most importantly, on a daily basis, I've been blessed to develop a habit of thinking of Baba whenever I'm overwhelmed, whenever I'm stressed, and fortunate enough to continue with that practice of thanking Baba for these opportunities to grow and praying for the strength to get through them. I try not to pray for particular results in life. I try very hard to only pray for the strength to deal with the difficulties that present themselves on a daily, monthly basis now, and especially here, this pandemic. These lessons are in part from my experiences in person with Baba. But how are we to gain these spiritual milestones with Baba's body no longer physically here? If we use today, Baba's birthday, to only lament that which we no longer have, either in gathering together or in being able to see Baba in his physical form, then Baba's teachings have truly missed their mark. There are no shortage of opportunities for us to spiritually grow and complete Baba's mission of transforming all of his devotees. Every day, every difficulty, every triumph give us that opportunity for growth. Everything in our lives provides us with this opportunity to see everything around us as a divine manifestation and to not ask for control, but to only seek strength, to not ask for any particular result, but just ask for Baba to continue to guide us in our intellect to deal with whatever may happen. That's why we are here in this life, to practice this lesson over and over again. But why so much repetition? I can only think that it's because we are slow learners. But when this lesson actually does stick, we will see that this giving over our desire to control to Baba will lead to true happiness. And this happiness that is wrapped up in our full faith and complete faith in Baba, allows us to attain this union with God. Hence the phrase this year of happiness is union with God. That's the challenge. As Baba said, life is a game, play it. But the point of the game is not to win, but to transform. We are all here on this planet so that we can truly transform ourselves beyond this illusion, beyond this physical planet, beyond the physical things around us. The best we can do is seek to transform ourselves. What I want to do now is leave you with some of Baba's words that I think really speak to this moment in our lives. From Baba's 1968 birthday discourse. Your virtue, your self-control, your detachment, your faith, your steadfastness, these are the signs by which people read my glory. You can lay claim to be a devotee only when you have placed yourself in my hands fully and completely with no trace of ego. You can realize the bliss through the experience the avatar confers. Realizing the Lord within you as the motivator is the task which he comes in human form. I have come to give you the key of the treasure of bliss, to teach you how to tap that spring, for you have forgotten the way to blessedness. If you waste this time of saving yourselves, it is your fate. You have come to get from me tinsel and trash, the petty little cures and promotions, worldly joys and comforts. Very few of you desire to get from me the thing that I have come to give you, namely liberation itself. Even among these few, those who stick to the path of spiritual practice and succeed are a handful. Bring something into your daily practice as evidence of your having known the secret of the higher life from me. Show that you have greater brotherliness. Speak with more sweetness and self-control. Bear defeat as well as victory with calm resignation. I am always aware of the future and the past as well as the present of every one of you, so I am not so moved by mercy. Since I know the past, the background, the reaction is different. I do not cause either joy or grief. You are the designer of both these chains that bind you. I am the embodiment of bliss. Come, take bliss from me. Dwell on that bliss and be full of peace. Where money is calculated, garnered, or exhibited to demonstrate one's achievements, I will not be present. I come only where sincerity and faith and surrender are valued. Your innate laziness prevents you from the spiritual exercises necessary to discover the nature of God. This laziness should go. It has to be driven out of man's nature in whatever shape it appears. That is my mission. Cultivate a nearness with me in the heart, and it will be rewarded. Then you too will acquire a fraction of that supreme love. This is a great chance. Be confident that you will be liberated. Know that you are saved. Many hesitate to believe that things will improve, that life will be happy for all and full of joy, and that the golden age will recur. Let me assure you that this divine body has not come in vain. It will succeed in averting the crisis that has come upon humanity. Om Shri Sai Ram. Please stay safe and stay healthy and be kind.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Swami. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Swami. Happy birthday to you. Saishwaraya vidmahe Satyadevaya dhimahi Tanna sarva prachodayat. Saishwaraya vidmahe Satyadevaya dhimahi Tanna sarva prachodayat.
Love is my fault, truth is my breath, this is my truth. My life is my message, expansion is my life.
procedure follow, the reason follow, no but no again. Love is my bomb, truth is my breath, this is my food.
Thank you all for joining this festival of divine love. Swami talks about Jnatam, Drashtam, and Praveshtam, which means knowing, understanding, and practicing. We hope we made a sincere effort to know and understand that happiness is union with God. Since God is love, maybe happiness is being love? Let us continue to know, understand, and practice love. Swami, please shower your immense grace and love on all of us and help us become Prema Swarupulu, embodiments of love. With lots of love, good night, and Jai Sai Ram.